Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Lady Tiger basketball. The Lady Tigers take on the Lebanon Yellowjackets tonight. I'm Mike Rawlings. Along with me is Matt Johnson tonight. The Tigers come in off a big win over Union Tuesday night. Come in with a 6-8 record. Lebanon comes in with a 5-6 record. As we're entering conference play here for the Lady Tigers, Matt, we ought to have a good ball game tonight.
Absolutely. Talking with Coach Stevenson and Coach Murray today, thought this was going to be a real competitive contest tonight. Said Lebanon expects Lebanon to throw a lot of different defensive looks at them tonight. Coach Murray said that they run 3-4 different zone defenses and that they're quick switching between them, trying to catch the offense out off guard. And I think expecting quite a game here tonight as we come home, like you said, into conference action.
You see the starters right there for the Lebanon Yellowjackets. We'll get those to you as we get the game started, but we're going to get the starters for the Lady Tigers of Waynesville. Starting for Brittany Madlock's Lady Tigers tonight. That's number 5, a sophomore, Callie Bildner. Number 12, a senior, that's Jordan Laughlin. Another senior, that's Janice Simmons, number 25. And there's a freshman, number 30, Nina Kizzy. And finishing this out, senior forward number 33, Hannah Bland.
Well, as we get ready to go here, just finished up JV action just a few moments ago. JV girls won tonight, 29-24, marking the 4th consecutive JV win.
Big win for Coach Murray.
Coach Murray and the JV Lady Tigers came out heck of a game. Lebanon battled back right towards the end. Waynesville holds on. Lady Tigers pull away to 5 points. So should be all fired up for this varsity game as we're coming out for the tip. That's number 5, Callie Bildner, jumping for the Lady Tigers. Number 35, Maggie Vaughn, jumping for the Lady Yellowjackets. Ball's up, it's tipped. The tip comes to Waynesville as Callie Bildner pushes that one back. And quickly, here we go into action. Ball pushed underneath, up and out, no good for Callie Bildner. Lebanon comes out of there with the rebound. And quickly down to the other end come the Lady Jackets.
A lot of contact in there on Callie, but fought through that, didn't get the call. Maybe a sign of things to come tonight.
Well, if it's going to be called anything like that JV game was, there may have to be blood before there's going to be a foul.
There's going to be a travel, I believe. Yep. Going down the baseline. That's going to be number 23 for the Yellow Jackets, Michaela Weedham. And she's going to have to turn over. The Lady Tigers will come back with the ball.
Jordan Laughlin pushes it back out front. That ball's tipped away. That's taken by number 25. Put up and in for Michaela Callahan. Picks up the first 2 points of the ball game.
Yellow Jackets in a 1-3-1 trap here, trying to force the action to the left for the Tigers.
And that was something the Lady Tigers said that they expected to see a lot of, was the trapping. Hannah Bland, a little tricky move around up and off the glass.
Nice 2 points for the Lady Tigers there by Hannah. Big ball and Bland.
That ball's in for number 5, Ashton Light. Away for Jordan Laughlin, off the glass, no good. Rebound inside, Callie Bildner.
Nice job by Callie Joe off the boards there.
Puts it right back up.
Puts it right back up and in.
Ashton Light pushes it inside, not there, pushes it back outside. Long three won't go. Ball's loose inside. That's picked up by Waynesville, and here come the Lady Tigers on offense. Hannah Bland.
Hannah first looks to get it into Callie.
Gives it back to Nina. Nina Kesey will go down the lane.
Kesey takes it down the lane. Something we didn't see early on in the season for the Lady Tigers. Kesey getting more and more confidence the more time she's on that varsity floor.
We're going to have another travel underneath Lady Yellowjackets.
Six to 4 in favor of the Lady Tigers here in the early going. 5:30 left here in quarter number one. We'd like to welcome all our viewers on Channel 12 and the millions and millions watching us live via the interweb.
Nice little move right there. Nice pass by Jordan Laughlin. Count the basket. Callie Bildner will go to the line, attempt the conventional three-point play.
Callie does a good job of getting contact and being able to finish that off.
Nice little pass there by Jordan Laughlin. Set that up.
It's off the front of the rim there for Callie.
Ashton Light drives for the Lady Yellowjackets. Kicks it to the wing.
Had a chance for a backdoor layup there for some reason.
They didn't want to take the easy basket.
Maggie Bond didn't want that.
Nice strong
Callahan
move.
will, though.
Callahan right down the lane. Hannah Bland go down the middle of the lane. Little floater up and over the front of the rim. Definitely an up-tempo game.
That's what I was just thinking. Madloff, a little fast and furious going up and down here. Got to think maybe that plays into the Lady Tigers' favor.
I would think. This is the first time I've seen the Lady Yellowjackets play this year, so I'm not sure. But I know if you keep giving it to Callie Bildner inside all night, she's going to score a lot of points.
I'm going to tell you, on that little play right there, if they don't find a way to keep that ball from Callie's hand, I'll tell you right now, Callie will score more points than the whole Yellow Jacket team combined.
Well, and I think varsity head coach Brendan Kelly wants to talk about that right now as he's called a timeout, just over 4 minutes to play here in the first quarter.
So what you're saying, Matt, is you're assuming that Coach Kelly over there probably pulled the girls over and said, listen, don't let that Bildner get the ball down there on the block or it's costing us points. Is that what you're thinking?
I think maybe not verbatim, but somewhere in there they are discussing you cannot let her have that ball clean and free inside.
As you see the Lady Tiger cheerleaders there on your screen, under the direction of Coach Rachel Rodriguez.
Lady Tigers leading right now, 12-6 here in the early going.
Yellow Jackets are going to have the ball coming out of this timeout.
It's going to be Callahan inbounding the ball for the Lady Yellowjackets. Gets it in. Here come the Lady Yellowjackets.
That time the Yellow Jackets are able to get the offensive board.
That's going to be up and good for Ashton Light. Is going to get that bucket.
Oh, we're going to get a travel out there.
I think they're going to get a little quick step on Nina as she put that foot down before she got the ball away on the pass. Is that ball stolen? Hannah Bland.
The steal and the easy two for Bland. Tigers up 14-8.
Ball loose inside. Nina Kesey gets a hand on it. She steals. Ball bouncing around, back in the hands of Kesey. She's going to drive, dishes off to Laughlin.
Laughlin's going to be fouled. If we're going to have Ashton Light with the foul coming across, got a piece of Jordan's arm while she was trying to get that shot off. Jordan will go to the line for two.
Short on the first one. We see a couple substitutions there for Lebanon, checking in number 12, Renee Hudson, and number 21, Faith Allwart.
And for the Tigers, Camilla Blash and Bree Stoddard check in.
Jordan gets the second one to go, and that makes it 15-8 here with just under 3.5 to go in the first quarter. Lebanon just is inside, not there. Passes it back around the outside. We've got a drive, pass underneath, trying to get to Allward. That
Nice
ball's
job by
be out of
Laughlin.
bounds.
She drops in, gets just enough pressure on that pass, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover for the Yellow Jackets. Tigers with the ball.
Lady Yellowjackets just not looking like they can quite go that speed under control that the Lady Tigers can
Bree
right now.
Stoddard from 16. Stoddard, another freshman for the Lady Tigers. And we're going to have another traveling turnover there. That's going to be number 1, Kelsey Winfrey.
Nina Kesey brings the ball across half for the Lady Tigers, finds Camilla Blash, who finds Callie Bildner standing by herself.
Well, Callie was about to come unglued under the basket wanting the ball as Lebanon tries to put a lot of pressure out front. You can't leave Callie wide open.
I'm not sure that they can guard Callie one-on-one, but I know that nobody guarding her is not going to bode well for them. Ball tipped out by Nina Kesey, trying to get it under control.
And they're going to, wow, lots of contact both ways, and they're going to end up calling a travel and giving the ball back to the Lady Jackets.
Ashton Light brings it across for the Lady Yellowjackets. Gives to Allward. Light tries to go back underneath, and she's going to get fouled.
I believe that's going to be Jordan Laughlin with her first. She reached in, looked like she got a lot of arm and not a lot of ball there on that block.
It's her first team foul. It's going to send Light to the line to shoot 2. Light is up and good with the first.
Light shooting 74% from the free throw line on the season.
And Light connects on the second. As you mentioned, she's shooting 74%. Team-wide, they're shooting 78.5%, which is pretty amazing for varsity girls.
Especially a varsity girls team with a losing record.
Must not be getting to the line much. Ball gets into Hannah Bland. That's tipped. She gets it back under control, and Hannah Bland's going to take the little jumper in the middle of the lane. Quickly down, gets it to Allward inside. She's up off the glass, no good for Lebanon. Pulled down by Bree Stoddard. Gets it forward to Camilla Blash, and we're going to have a travel there.
Well, Camilla went to catch that ball, and it kind of slipped through her hands. She got an extra step in there, and that's going to be a turnover. 1:33 left here, quarter number 1. Lady Tigers up 21-10.
Renee Hudson inbounds to Light. Light down at the other end, drives for Lebanon, kicks it off. Long 2 won't go, but rebounded inside. That one will fall. Kelsey Winfrey cuts the lead to 21-12 in favor of your Lady Tigers. Once again, all by her lonesome underneath.
Nice little high-low play there. Bland dropping that ball into Callie Joe. And Hannah's, they're going to get Hannah with the body. Had the steal with the hand. She landed on the girl. They're going to get her with the foul.
Nice aggressive play there by Hannah. It's hard to fault her for that foul because she clearly had the ball. As you said, just came through in the body. As we see Michaela Wyndham and Maggie Vaughn checking back in for the Lady Yellowjackets.
They're going to get Hannah for a hold right there.
It's going to be her second.
Looked to me like the Lebanon girl from number 1
Maybe
there.
a little floppage.
Maybe it might have been. Casey Winfrey didn't look to me like she tripped over her own 2 feet, and they called Hannah for the foul, but it is what it is.
Winfrey drives, pushes it off the glass, and she's going to pick up 2. Nene Kesey back across the half court, dishes off to Camilla Blash on the far side. Blash is going to drive, gets hammered inside, no call. Back in the hands of Kesey. Kesey puts it up.
And puts it in.
Lebanon back down to the other end. Winfrey drives, kicks it off, not doing. Bree Stoddard right there. You're going to get that pass up. You're going to have to get it higher than her wrist.
10-second mark here in quarter number 1. Kesey
And
just says, I'm going to go on and score that.
Lady Tigers.
Oh, yeah, we got to
travel here. As we've got 1.3 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Lady Tigers leading right now impressively, 27-14.
That's up, and just off the front of the rim.
Wow.
As the Lady Tigers finish this first quarter with a 27-14 lead. Nice quarter of basketball for the Lady Tigers.
Not much not falling right now for the Lady Tigers. I'm not counting their shooting percentage right now, but it has to be pretty impressive.
A lot of those shots have been from deep in that paint, especially when you leave Callie Joe wide open underneath that basket. She's going to score a lot.
Well, I don't know how many she could score in a game given the opportunity, but you leave her unguarded. We may find out.
We may find out tonight just how much she can. While we have a second, folks, for all you wrestling fans out there, Channel 12 is going to be coming in live, Monday Night Wrestling, live from the Waynesville High School gym. Folks, you're going to have the opportunity to jump back and forth from Monday Night Raw to Monday Night Waynesville, all going on right here. We'd love to see you down here to support the Tigers as they get into action Monday night.
And I believe Monday night, correct me if I'm wrong, but Monday night is a tri-duel.
It's a tri-duel between, we just got told.
Waynesville, Nixa, wasn't it Nixa and Lebanon?
I think that may be right. If it's not,
there's going to be 3 teams
There'll
here.
be 3 teams here.
One of them is Waynesville.
And we would love to have you down here at the high school gym to see that, but if you can't, it will be broadcast live on Channel 12.
I believe you and Mark are going to be doing the game.
Yes, our resident wrestling expert, Mark Wilson, will be along with us. Folks, don't be turning on Channel 12. Think you're going to be seeing John Cena and Randy Orton and The Miz. You're going to be seeing guys like Jacob Semple out there in a heavyweight battle.
David Hawk.
Isaiah Johnson.
Well, Isaiah, Corey Duncan, gonna have a lot of these wrestlers on. So the foul right there is on number 25, Janice Simmons. That's gonna be her first second team foul. Second free throw won't fall for Lebanon, and back comes Waynesville leading right now, 27-15. Nina Kesey dishes it off to Janice. Janice over to Blash. Janice is gonna put the long 2 up. Won't go. Ball's loose inside.
Oh, and they're going to get Janice for this. The far side official is going to call a foul, I believe, on Janice, while 2 other officials stand right there and watch it happen.
Light brings it down. Light's going to put up the 3-pointer.
She's going to bank it home.
Banks it home. I didn't hear her call board, so we're only going to count that for 2 on the unofficial scorecard. As we've reached the time of the evening where it's time for me to tell Sophie and Paige goodnight. Daddy loves you. I'll be home a little bit later. Get some sleep.
We're going to have a shot there by Simmons. The ball got tied up there, and it's going to stay with the Lady Tigers.
As Bree Stoddard checks back into the game for the Lady Tigers. Camilla Blash inbounds for the Lady Tigers.
Whoa! We have a volleyball has been dropped from the sky, Matt. A volleyball come flying from the sky during that offensive possession. I've never seen that before in my life.
Wait a minute. I'm not saying he did it, but I see Scott Hildebrandt sitting down there in the corner.
Well, sure he'll know what's going on. Follow him at Hash Brown.
Well, it's at
Scott
Scott
Hildebrandt.
Hildebrandt in Hash Brown instead of hashtag. He wants to now call them Hash Browns. Hash Brown, Waynesville Wrestling.
Camilla Blash brings it down for the Tigers. That's going to be a 3 by Laughlin. Off the mark.
A little bit long right there, won't go. Pulled down by Light for Lebanon, and back to the other end we come quickly. Ball's tipped out of the middle there. Callie Billner getting a hand on it for the Lady Tigers. Lebanon retains
And we're going to have a travel out front. Absolutely no pressure on the front court there by the Tigers. And number 5,
Ashton Light right
Ashton
there
Light
just
decides to take an extra step.
well, and that's about the 4th or 5th time we've seen Lebanon do that out in the front court here tonight. Like I said earlier, I don't think that Lebanon can necessarily handle the speed of Waynesville right now, and getting a little bit flustered, trying to make moves not completely under control leads to those careless turnovers.
Michaela Callahan with the Callahan with the foul. She's trying to guard Callie Billner.
Bree Stoddard's going to pull up right there. That one won't go. Rebounded underneath by number 23 for Lebanon. That's Michaela Wyndham.
And we're going to have another travel.
As we're under 6
By
minutes
Light.
to play here in the second quarter. Nina Kesey quickly down to the other end. Finds Bree Stoddard. Bree goes inside, dishes it off, right back inside.
Camilla Blash.
Camilla, nice job right there with the left hand, taking it on the near side, putting it up and off the glass. She picks up 2. Ashton Light for Lebanon. Dishes it to the corner. Winfrey no good on the 3. That ball's going to be tipped out of bounds. Last off
Light.
Ashton Light, and that ball's going to go to Waynesville.
Right before Light goes to the bench. I have a feeling the multiple travels have caused Light to go over and get a drink of water and watch a little basketball.
Bree Stoddard steps in, finds Jordan Laughlin underneath.
Ball taken away by number
Winfrey.
1, Winfrey.
Winfrey right there, I was going to say.
Oh, my goodness.
They're going to get Winfrey for a charge.
We are going to get Winfrey for an offensive foul. She's had her elbow up.
I thought we were going to get her for a travel.
Well, I actually thought we were going to get Camilla for a little reach in there, but I think Camilla went in, tried to make the steal, and when she was trying to make the steal, she got a nice, good, hard elbow from Winfrey, and that's where the foul came from.
Nina Kesey once more across half court for the Lady Tigers. Finds Bree Stoddard. Bree Stoddard comes
gets
inside.
hammered. Kesey gets the rebound, puts it back up. Can't get it to fall.
Winfrey right there with the rebound underneath for Lebanon. Quickly down to the other end.
Nice little play there by the
Vaughn.
Lady Jackets.
Maggie Vaughn for 2 right there for the Lady Jackets. Cuts the Waynesville lead to 11. Nina Kesey has the ball out top, gives it to Bree Stoddard. She's going to let the 2 go.
And Callie Billner with the rebound. Put back, and she's going to be fouled there by Winfrey.
Kelsey Winfrey going to get Callie on the arm. Callie's going to go to the line and shoot 2. Second foul on Winfrey. As Callie's up and good with the first. Jordan Laughlin checking back into the game for Waynesville, and number 5, Ashton Light checking back into the game for Lebanon. Callie's up and on the way. Second one won't go. Rebounded by Lebanon. Ashton Light to the other end for the Lebanon Lady Yellowjackets. Passes off to Vaughn. Vaughn looks to the left-hand side. Up underneath, Vaughn with a little finger roll won't go.
Nice job there by, we're going to have a double dribble there by Jordan Laughlin out at center court. Nice job on defense. So down there by Bree Stoddard. And she took the girl, drove her down to the baseline, got her stopped, and she really didn't have anything to do but just try to flip it over the front.
Rachel Morris dishes it into Vaughn. Vaughn not doing, gives it right back out to her. Now Ashton Light gives to Rachel Morris. Lebanon looking, trying to find a crack in that Waynesville defense right there.
Nice block there by Jordan Laughlin. Stoddard's going to come out of there with the ball.
Back down to the other end. Laughlin tries to get it back to Stoddard. That ball's going to be taken away. That's going to be up and off the glass. 2 points. McKaylin Callahan. Is Nina Kesey going to run the little floater?
The little floater down the lane.
That's the second or third of those that we've seen out of Nina tonight. She's got a soft little touch there coming down the middle of the lane.
We're going to get a block. I don't know who that's going to be on, Callie or Jordan. We'll find out in just a second. Appears to be on Callie. That's going to be. It's going to be her first.
6th team foul. McKaylin Callahan at the line. She's up and good with the first. We see Camilla Blash and Hannah Bland checking back into the game for Waynesville. Also coming back into the game's number 12, Renee Hudson for Lebanon. Callahan good with the second as well. Keeping the Waynesville lead at 12 points. Lebanon picks up in a little full court pressure this time. Nina Kesey slices quickly through that pressure, but blocked on the shot by number 12, Rachel Morris. No, I'm sorry. Number 12, Renee Hudson.
Hudson with the miss. Callie Joe pulls down the board.
Hannah Bland at the other end. Bland drives in underneath. Dishes off to Camilla Blash. Up off the glass, won't go. Gets her own rebound, puts it right back up for 2. Little fake right there by Ashton Light. Frees up number 25, McKaylin Callahan.
We're going to have a timeout by Coach Brittany Madlock. She's not real happy with the defensive play underneath for the Lady Tigers right now.
No, early in the game, the whole first quarter and into the beginning of the second, the Lady Tigers were really doing a nice job of sealing off that inside, not letting Lebanon have any cuts, anything easy inside. Right now, it looks like the Lady Tigers just getting a little bit soft back on defense, and Lebanon exploiting that, finding those seams, cutting inside, and taking the easy 2.
Well, the last 3 or 4 trips down the court, even if the Yellowjackets haven't scored, they've been able to get the ball in deep against that Tiger defense. I don't think Coach Madlock wants her Lady Tigers to start getting complacent with that double-digit lead here in the first half, because all of a sudden you wake up and they get it back to within 4 or 5, and you've got a whole different ball game on your hands.
Lebanon picks back up in the full court pressure. Jordan Laughlin inbounds. Hannah Bland. Hannah brings it across the half-court line. Hannah Bland brings it down all the way down. She's going to go up and off. Hannah Bland picking up the 2. Lady Tigers quickly back on defense this time. Ashton Light drives for the Lady Yellowjackets. Dishes off to number 21. Callie Bildner gets inside and takes that ball away.
Hannah's going to have a nice 1-on-3. She decides to pull it out.
Hannah Bland being trapped right there. Ball's tipped up by Callie Bildner. Callie finds Camilla Blash underneath.
And Blash puts it in.
Nice job of Callie Bildner to see Camilla get that ball down to her. That won't go. That one's pulled down by Blash. And here come the Lady Tigers. They have numbers. Callie Bildner, left hand, right up and off the glass. That time, Lebanon very slow getting back on defense.
Well, this is kind of goes back to what we were talking about, Matt. Lebanon doesn't want this fast-paced game because they're going to get themselves in trouble. As the Tigers extended that lead from 10 to 16 after that quick timeout from Coach Madlock. And we're going to have a travel. Not sure exactly how many travels that is, Matt, but it's a bunch.
I've got down that was the 6th.
I think you've missed a few.
Renee Hudson takes the step that time.
Maybe 6 this quarter. I'll take the over.
Jordan Laughlin gives it back to Nina Kesey. Nina Kesey going to take the shot. Not there. Ball's loose. Pulled out by Lebanon.
Goes to the head.
Maggie Vaughn quickly
Kesey
to
does
the
a
other
good
end.
job.
Jordan Laughlin. No good there.
We're going to get a jump.
Jump ball. Jump ball is going to go to Lebanon as we've got 12 and a half seconds left to play here till halftime. Ashton Light brings it down. Gives it underneath. That won't go. Pulled down by Waynesville as we're under 3 seconds to play. And Nina Kesey going to let
Holy cow, Matt. I thought she was going to put that in the basket.
Wow. That's going to take us to halftime. It's 42 to 26. We've got about 10 minutes. Get your popcorn, get your sodas. We'll be right back here in 10 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back for second half action here at the high school. Lady Tigers lead the Lady Yellowjackets from Lebanon 42-26. I believe Matt's got some score updates from the first half.
Yeah, from that first half, right now, Callie Billner leads the way with 13 points for the Lady Tigers. Hannah Bland has 10, Nina Kesey with 8, and Camilla Blash with 6. Overall, Lady Tigers shooting 58% from the floor in that first half for a total of 42 points.
Jordan Laughlin up with the shot. She gets hit on the arm. There's no call. Ball goes out. They are going to give it back to the Lady Tigers, but and hear that slap all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Little high-low game. Hannah drops it down into Callie. Callie goes up. She's going to get fouled and go to the free throw line for 2.
Callie's a little long on the first. Connects on the second, makes it 43-26. Here come the Lady Yellowjackets. Winfrey dishes over to Light. Light passes down, finds Hudson in the corner. Hudson back up top to Light. Or Winfrey, I'm sorry. Hudson back to Winfrey. Winfrey back to Hudson. Passing it back and forth. Hudson's going to drive. She's going to go off the glass for 2. I'm sorry, that's Michaela Callahan, Mike.
Jackets turn that back around, and we're going to have a foul. That was going to be number 5, Ashton Light, going to the bucket. She's going to be fouled by number 25, Janice Simmons for the
That's going to be
Lady
Janice's
Tigers.
third. As Light connects on the first, Janice will take a seat, and I believe that's Bree Stoddard checking into the game for the Lady for the Lady Tigers, taking Janice's spot.
Second one's up, and it's also good. Jackets come out with a little full court pressure. Hannah Bland goes down the court, decides to come back and bring that ball up. Hannah pulls up from 17 off the front of the rim, gets her own rebound up, and it's off. Callie Jo Billner with the offensive board, put back up and fouled. Callie Jo's going to the line for 2.
I believe they're going to get Winfrey for that. No, I'm sorry, they're not. That's going to be number 23. It's going to be Michaela Wyndham. Callie connects on her first. Callie Jo shooting 80% from the line so far on the evening. Ups that percentage a little bit there. Megan Vaughn at the other end.
Whoa.
She gets the floater to go.
Tough shot there for Vaughn. She had to go over Bildner. Bildner come out. Nice job on defense.
Nina Kesey quickly down inside, finds Callie at the other end. Callie up and off the glass.
They're going to get a travel there on number 23, Michaela Wyndham.
It's going to be 7 travel calls against the Lady Yellowjackets. As Nina Kesey gets a breakaway right there.
And she's going to get it blocked, but it goes right to Callie Bildner, who puts it in. Nice job of running the floor by Callie Bildner.
Lebanon down at the other end, tries to go inside. They're going to get Jordan Laughlin, I believe, right there.
Lebanon intent on driving the ball to the hole each and every offensive possession.
It's going to be 2 on Jordan. That's going to put Light back at the line for Lebanon. She's up and good with the first.
Next one's up and good.
Callie Bildner inbounds. Nina Kesey bringing the ball down for the Lady Tigers. Quickly back across, finds Stoddard, over to Bildner. Bildner looks inside. Jordan Laughlin, that ball's tipped away, and Light steals it coming out of there for Lebanon. And yet another turnover by the Lady Yellowjackets.
Double dribble, another one on Light. 5:43 left here, quarter number 3. Tigers up by 15.
Stoddard to inbound for the Lady Tigers. Gets it to Kesey. Kesey quickly down into the corner, tries to force it inside to Bland. That's not going to go, and Light back at the other end for the Lady Yellowjackets. Up and off the glass, no good.
Rebound by Bildner. Gets it out to Bland. Hannah says, let's slow this thing down. Let's set this thing up.
Smart play right there by Hannah Bland. She takes it all the way inside, up and off the glass with the left hand.
Or, in other words, Hannah Big Ball and Bland wanted to get 5 Yellowjackets in the way before she
wanted it
scored.
to look impressive when she drove the lane.
Laughlin
Little
with the
bounce
rebound.
out won't go for Winfrey. Pulled down by the Lady Tigers, and quickly Nina Kesey to the other end.
She
loses
the
control
handle.
of it.
That is, it's going to be off the Lady Yellowjackets. Tigers will inbound from underneath their own basket at exactly the 5-minute mark.
Camilla Blash checks into the game for the Lady Tigers.
Watch for the Tigers try to do a little high-low game here. Only this time they just go straight low into Bildner. And it's going to be off a Yellowjackets' hand.
I believe that went off of McKaylin Callahan, out of bounds. Ball stays with the Lady Tigers.
Tigers trying to force that ball in
find
bounds.
Callie right there, won't go.
And they're going to get a block.
Nina trying to draw the charge right
She
there,
doesn't
but
get
kind of
squared up.
leans
Yeah,
in for it.
Doesn't get squared up. While Lebanon's going to the free throw line, I want to mention to our fans out there on Channel 12, you might want to take a peek at the Channel 12 Facebook page and come in and like that page and use that page to get all your information about the upcoming broadcast, Channel 12, and the news from right here at Waynesville High School.
Second one goes for Callahan. Lady Tigers still lead 51-36. So we're under 5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Nina Kesey pulls up for a 3. That one rattles around, won't go, but it rebounded inside. Callie Jo Bildner.
She's going to go back to the free throw line for 2. Callie just absolutely wearing out the free throw line tonight.
They're going to get Winfrey for the foul. That's going to be her 4th. No movement from the Yellow Jacket bench. Callie Jo hits the second. Lebanon looking to force it inside. Winfrey going to drive.
Nice little kiss off the basket there, off the backboard, and goes right into the basket. Tough little
Camilla
shot.
Blash tries to get that into Bildner right there, but not going to be knocked out of bounds by the Lady Yellowjackets. Blash to inbound for the Lady Tigers. Nina Kesey takes the inbounds. Takes
Nothing
the ball
there.
up top. Finds Bland on the far side. Bland looks inside. Now she's going to turn and go. She puts up the little left-hand jumper. Callie Bildner gets the rebound inside. Now it's loose.
Nice job by Camilla
play.
Blash.
Camilla Blash keeping that play alive.
Bree Stoddard with the 2.
On the offside.
Once Camilla Blash dives on the floor, tips it with her hand to a teammate. Tremendous play on a loose ball by Camilla Blash. And we're going to have another travel.
That's 8 travels that I have down on my paper tonight for the Lebanon Lady Yellowjackets. I know you think it's more than that.
I'm pretty
but
sure
I'm
it's
pretty
more
sure it's 8.
I'm pretty sure you're wrong. It's more than 8. It's in double digits by now. And they're going to get a foul on one of the Lady Yellowjackets here. We'll find out who.
I think it may have been Ashton Light, but I'm not.
And it was. Kesey for three. In and out rebound. Stoddard. She misses the putback. Foul's going to be on one of the Lady Tigers.
I believe they're going to get that on Camilla Blash. I think she got that arm inside, trying to get position for the rebound. Gives a little shove. They're going to get her for her first foul.
A rebound there by Blash.
Odd shot won't go for Lebanon. Blash quickly to the other end, gives to Bland. Bland looks across, finds Stoddard. Stoddard with the little jumper won't go, but Callie Billner grabs it inside, goes up, and once again, Callie's going to be fouled, going to the line to shoot two. We're going to get number 11, Rachel Morris, for that foul. It's going to be her first. It's going to be fifth team foul. The first one falls for Callie. Megan Vaughn checking back into the game for the Lebanon Lady Yellowjackets. The second one falls for Callie as well.
Callie's going to get a breather.
And that's going to be number 14, Kelsey Herman, checking into the game for the Lady Tigers. As Maggie Vaughn's going to have the wide open look at the other end, but won't go. Pulled down by Winfrey for the Lady Yellowjackets. Jumper won't go. Pulled down by Jordan Laughlin.
We're going to get a foul on, I believe that's going to be on Winfrey, isn't it?
I wasn't. They're going to give it to Kayla Whittam.
Could have gave that to one of three Yellowjackets there. They won't split that up in thirds. They're going to give a full foul to one of the players.
I'm glad we're not going to reinvent the rules tonight.
As we've got another foul.
Hold inside, and I think this one may be it for Kelsey Winfrey. I think she was holding inside. I believe that's going to be it.
And that's going to be her fifth.
Kelsey Winfrey done for the night. Inside right there. Fighting for position, and she just reaches out and holds Lady Tiger underneath. Checking back into the game is going to be Rachel Morris for the Lady Yellowjackets. Jordan Laughlin's going to be at the line to shoot two.
First one's up and good.
And Jordan connects on the second as well. Pushes the lead to 59-38 here for the Waynesville Lady Tigers. Lebanon Lady Yellowjackets looking for a seam in that defense. Having a hard time getting the ball inside right now. Get it in, up and off the glass, no good. Bree Stoddard comes away with it, but it's taken right back by the Lady Yellowjackets.
We're going to get a foul on Kelsey Herman right there. She kind of got caught out of position underneath the basket. It's going to send Michaela Wyndham to the line to shoot two for the Lady Yellowjackets. She connects on the first. Cuts the Waynesville lead to 20. Misses the second. Pulled down by Kelsey Herman. Hannah Bland brings it across for the Lady Tigers. Hannah backs it out, setting up the offense. Finds Bree Stoddard, goes back across. Jordan Laughlin goes up and off the glass for 2 points.
Lebanon working the ball around. Maggie Vaughn drives, nothing there, kicks back, and that ball's going to be tipped around.
And we're going to have another
our
travel.
9th travel, or according to Coach Rawlings, that would be number 11, at least.
Matt, this just in off the ticker. We got a final from New York. The St. Louis Blues pull off a 2-1 win over the Rangers tonight.
And Camilla Blash brings it across half court for the Lady Tigers. Nice working the ball around right there. Finding Callie Bildner. Nice little turnaround right there by Callie. Tigers moving that ball quickly down on the offensive end. Lady Yellowjackets moving the ball around, trying to find somebody inside. And finally, let's go the long three.
Number 12, that's going to be Renee Hudson.
Back at the other end.
We're under.
Bree Stoddard going to put up the little jumper, won't go.
We're under 20 seconds here remaining in quarter number 3 with the Lady Tigers up 63-42.
Nice job right there by Callie Bildner to back off and let that go when it was out of bounds, seeing that the Lebanon player had touched it last. So the ball's going to stay with the Lady Tigers as Jordan Laughlin looks into the corner, finds Bildner. Bildner back to Stoddard. Stoddard lets the jumper go, won't go, pulled down by Lebanon. Maggie Vaughn's going to shoot 3 at the other end. Won't go. Rebounded inside by Lebanon. Up and down. Won't go. Jordan Laughlin with the rebound, and that's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter here as the Lady Tigers lead 63-42.
Matt, while we have a second, we've got a little news about our Tiger basketball team. They went to Rogersville Tuesday night and defeated a state-ranked Nixa. The new Missouri Basketball Coaches Association poll is out. This report on the Missouri Basketball Coaches Association poll brought to you by Channel 12's Facebook page, the official Facebook page of Channel 12. The Tigers come out this week in the poll, moving up to number 7, 10-1 Tigers. 10-1 will be traveling to Jefferson City, capital city, tomorrow night to take on the Jays. Next week they're going to Rogersville. Will be participating in the Rogersville tournament. Coming up in February, we've yet to have a Tiger basketball game on, but coming up in February, we're going to have a whole host of Tiger basketball games on Channel 12. We once again hope you folks come down to watch the Tigers here at the high school, but if you can't, you join us on Channel 12. And once again, if you'd like to have those dates, take a look at the Channel 12 Facebook page.
Lebanon gets the ball here to start the fourth quarter. Ashton Light brings it across for the Lady Yellowjackets. The Lady Yellowjackets having a hard time really getting anything going offensively here with any kind of consistency in the second half. Ashton Light, little jumper won't go. Pulled down out of there by Shanice, I believe, came out of there with that one. And back to the other end we go. Nina Kesey, a little running jumper in the lane, won't go.
Nice job, Anita. She gets her own rebound and puts it right back in.
Lebanon working the ball around. Foot on the line, long 2 won't go. Rebounded underneath by Lebanon, but quickly taken away by Hannah Bland.
Looked like Lebanon got that rebound and kicked it out to Hannah. We're going to get a foul there on number 12, Renee Hudson. Nina's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Nina, nice little quick move down the middle of the lane. Nina had real soft touch with that floater, dropping it over the front of the rim tonight. That time they get into her with the body. We're going to have a lane violation as Nina slides across on that first free throw, so the first one will not count. Nina takes a half step back. Bends the knees, lets it go, and she doesn't
Nice
go.
rebound by Jordan Laughlin. She gets a quick rebound and puts it back in for 2.
Absolutely nice move right there by Jordan.
Tigers extend that lead to 25. Get that thing up to 30. Matt, we'll get us a clock moving here. Coach Mickey Murray promised me during the JV game he wouldn't do that, give me a better opportunity to get back from the Marshfield tournament tonight.
Nina Kesey gets a hand on that one right there, but Lebanon retains possession. Lebanon just having no success right now finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Credit the Lady Tiger defense here tonight.
Going to get a foul on Jordan Laughlin there.
That's going to send Michaela Wyndham to the line to shoot 2. She's a little long on the first. Hits the second, brings the Lady Yellowjackets up to 43 points, and just that quick, the Lady Tigers back down to the other end. High pass finally corralled right there. Jordan Laughlin going to get the little step there.
Travel.
Thought about the 3 and then decided to pass, but was already into the motion. She's going to get called for the travel. And Light brings it across for the Lady Yellowjackets. Maggie Vaughn hands off to Hudson. Hudson quickly across the court to Light. Light's going to drive, thinks about the shot, tries to go underneath. Michaela Wyndham that time going to get the basket and get the foul called. Janice Simmons going to be called for the foul. That's going to be her 4th and the team 7th. Wyndham connects on the free throw, completing the conventional 3-point play. Lady Tigers back on the offense. Jordan Laughlin pushes it to Shanice in the corner. Shanice looks back across, finds Laughlin underneath. Once again, Callie Bilner going to be hit on the arm. Callie's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Going to call number 23, McKaylin Wyndham for the foul. Going to be the 9th team foul. Callie hits the first. Callie drains the second. It looks like we're going to have the whole shift change here coming in for Lebanon. Coming into the game for Lebanon looks like number 13, Kaylee Doris. Have to check on that in just a second as Nina Kesey comes away with it. She's going to be fouled at the other end. Believe they're going to get number 10, Caitlin King, sophomore, into the game for the foul there. Zoe Page, number 15, into the game for Lebanon, as well as number 30, Rachel Wright.
Lady Tigers will return to action Saturday afternoon as they head to the capital city, Jefferson City, to take on the Lady Jays. It's a 1:30 tip time for the freshmen. Those of you looking for something on Saturday to do, you might want to head up to Jefferson City and support the Lady Tigers. If you're wanting to stick around in town, you can watch the 7th and 8th grade boys take on the snow makeup game as Ozark travels into town to take on the 7th and 8th grade boys over at the middle school at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Morgan Anderson foul right there on Jordan Laughlin. Jordan goes in, gets the rebound on that second missed free throw.
Be a big chance to come in, maybe get an autograph and have a little talk with my colleague here, Matt Johnson, he's going to be keeping the books at those games. Come on down. Say hi to Matt.
As we're under 5 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Ball knocked out of bounds right there by the Lady Tigers. Ball stays with Lebanon. Lebanon Lady Yellowjackets looking for a little seam, little line as that ball's taken away by Shanice. Shanice quickly to the other end, puts it up. It off the glass, won't go. Rebounded inside, and I believe we're going to get a jump ball. That ball's going to stay with Waynesville.
Stoddard, Herman, Blash, all coming into the game for the Lady Tigers. Bland, Kesey, and Bildner take a seat. Tough little stretch for the Lady Tigers here. Tuesday night was the Union game. Tonight they're going to Jeff City on Saturday. I know they're back in action again Monday night. I was talking to Coach Murray about that, and he's talking about they've hit a string where it's, practice game, practice game, practice game, and it gets to be a long stretch right in here. But Mother Nature wasn't kind to sports schedules around the Ozarks, and it's something that everybody's having to play through.
Thankfully, we haven't had any of Mother Nature's wrath here in January.
No, unlike Union on Tuesday where the Lady Tigers went there, Union didn't have school. There was enough snow and weather there that, they didn't, along with a couple hundred of the schools in the greater St. Louis area. I know we both left the greater St. Louis area on Monday, and everything was just fine. We just beat that, and they were calling for a couple inches of snow possibly, but it must have got a lot worse than what they were calling for. Laughlin's up with 3 just off the front of the rim.
Shanice pulls that rebound down. Bree Stoddard tries to get it inside, and that ball's tipped away and taken by the Lady Yellowjackets. Rebound inside comes to Jordan Laughlin. Ball taken away quickly by the Lady Yellowjackets. Shot goes up, won't fall, and Camilla Blash down to the other end for the Lady Tigers.
Stoddard with the 17-footer.
Lady Yellowjackets pass it to the top of the screen. Trying to find the little cutter coming through the middle. None doing. So Lady Tigers really sagging off, playing good defense, clogging that inside as Jordan Laughlin tries to get that ball.
She gets a hand on it.
Gets a hand on it, knocks it out of bounds. The ball will stay with the Lady Yellowjackets. Renee Hudson checking back into the game for the Lady Yellowjackets.
Yellow Jackets have pretty well emptied their bench here.
A little jumper inside won't go, pulled down by Jordan Laughlin. Jordan brings it down for the Lady Tigers. Gives off to Bree Stoddard. Nice little move there by Bree. She goes in and off the glass for 2.
Stoddard, another freshman that really seen develop playing here at the varsity level from early in the season.
Before time gets away from us, we definitely want to thank the Channel 12 staff here tonight under the district programmer, director, Tim Wallace. Heck of a job he does here with the high school students. the students working the cameras, bringing you all the action from courtside to above. Absolutely just amazing job that the students do. We get to sit up here in the nicest seat, half court in the gym, and watch basketball and talk, and they do all the work. Want to thank the student staff tonight: Montez Huggins, Jordan Ross, Deep Patel, Dustin Puffpaw, Bradley Poole, and Tyler Moody, all under the direction of Tim Wallace. Just a heck of an outstanding program here at the high school.
Always do a great job. Let you folks at home on a cold Ozarkian evening sit back in your living room and watch some Lady Tiger basketball action.
Ball bounces away inside, and the Lady Yellowjackets pick it up, and we've got just about a minute left here in this contest. So the Lady Tigers are going to go on and win this one here tonight. As you mentioned, traveling to Jefferson City on Saturday, but big win in Union on Tuesday.
Big win tonight in the conference against the Yellowjackets from Lebanon.
It's going to move the Lady Tigers to 7-8 on the season, going to Jefferson City with a chance to even up the record.
1-1 on 1-1 in conference play. And Matt, we want to mention once again, Monday night we're going to be back on the air. I say we, I guess it'll be me and our Channel 12 resident expert,
Coach Mark Wilson,
wrestling expert Mark Wilson's going to be joining me. Want to let everybody know this just came across the desk that we show up Monday night. The first 5 people that find Scott Hildebrandt go up and mention Scott Hildebrandt. Hash Brown Scott Hildebrandt. Now he's going to give out 5 free baseball caps with the Scott Hildebrandt Twitter logo on them. You're going to want to get down here early, find Scott Hildebrandt, get one of those hats. They're real nice. I happened to see some of the JROTC kids wearing those around. I believe a couple of them got in his group picture here in the gym on Wednesday. He's going to find that out and probably not be very happy. So we want to thank everyone for joining us tonight on Channel 12 and live over the internet. Lady Tigers with a 77-46 win over the Lebanon Lady Yellowjackets. We hope everyone has a nice evening, everyone has a nice weekend, and hope you join us again Monday night for Waynesville Tiger wrestling action. For Matt Johnson, this is Mike Rawlings, and hope everyone has a good weekend.